how you prepare the food and how clean your station is. You know, simple things like, do you wipe your counter mess onto the floor, or do you wipe it into a container and clean up in that sense? So it varies. And also, if I'm judging the food side of it or the production side of it, like a kitchen judge, you know, as a kitchen judge, I would look for how you work in the kitchen. Are you smooth and effective in how you do things, or are you constantly stopping and considering, or you know, frustrated and floundering with things going on all over the place and there's a huge mess? or are you neat and organized and
okay, again, yeah. In both roles that you fulfill as a judge and an educator, how important is it, that feedback that you give to the competitors?
I think it's very important, because if you don't give people feedback, then they're not going to know what they did wrong and how they can improve. Having said that, it's also very important that you don't only mention the bad things. You know, you need to look at the positive side of everything. On occasion, there are some times where it's very difficult to find positive things to say about a dish, due to inexperience of the competitor, or, you know, a disaster that happens, which happens on occasion. But again, you know, then if you tell you let them know that you are, you're glad for the effort that they've put in, you know, to show that the effort, it does pay off.
Encouragement to come again.
Yeah, exactly. And always encourage people to come back.
Okay. And as closing, in a short form, if you were entering your students in one of our salons, what would be that key phrase, quote, you would say they should concentrate to be the best success?
Well, I think one of the most important things that I try and teach all the students that I take to any competition around the world is that they must enjoy it. They must have fun. Because if it becomes, you know, if they stress themselves out because it's so competitive, or they're being too competitive with themselves, then it's not, eventually it's not going to work anymore. I think people need to enjoy the competition and the pressure of a competition, because it's very different to working in a professional kitchen. I think when you do competitions, it helps you hone your skills for the life in the kitchen, but at the same time, it should be a bit of a pressure release almost, and you must enjoy it, because otherwise you're going to burn out and you're not going to be able to continue.
I thank you for your insight and your time. Pleasure. Wonderful to see you.
Good to see you too.
As with all of our chefs this year, we miss you all, and we hope we can welcome you all back soon.
I hope so too.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Take care, Alan. Thank you, Shanaz.
Very nice of you to join us. And now we have Chef Andy back with us too.
Okay.
Good to see you, Henrik. Thanks for that great insight.
Thank you.
I've known Henrik since 93, 94.
90, yeah, thereabouts.
When Henrik came as a trainee to the Dubai Hilton.
Many moons ago.
I was sous chef, and Henrik came in to do some work with us. Then we opened the Hilton Beach Club together. And then he disappeared. Then he reappeared. Then he disappeared again to Malaysia. Then he disappeared again. Yep. He came back. Now he's gone again.
I'm like that stuff at the bottom of the shoe. It just doesn't go away, yeah?
Yeah. Couldn't get rid of him. Wipe that off.
Exactly.
Hey,
yeah,
Henrik,
exactly.
Regards to the girls.
Yeah.
Good to see you, mate.
Regards to the family.
Take it
care,
easy.
Chef. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, mate.
Okay.